Hello aspirants, welcome to GDC English classes. So in this short video, we will discuss in detail of the pharmacology of nothing but classification of anti-epileptic drugs. So drugs nothing but these are in the treatment of epilepsy, also known as seizures, convulsions as well as normally fits. So why epilepsy? How epilepsy will occur? How convulsions will occur? So generally increased excitatory neurotransmission and decreased inhibitory neurotransmission in the central nervous system. So imbalance between excitatory and inhibitory neurotransmission. The excitatory neurotransmitters majorly in the CNS like aspartate glutamate and the inhibitory neurotransmitters like GABA as well as glycine. So for the treatment of epilepsy, we have to increase the inhibitory neurotransmission and we have to decrease the excitatory neurotransmission. The epilepsy nothing but convulsions are majorly because of excess firing of neurons due to over domination of excitatory neurotransmission aspartate glutamate. And here in this, our first subclassification, drugs act on ion channels. For example, excess influx of sodium into the neuron increase the firing of neurons and continuous firing of neurons may develop epilepsy. That's why we have to block sodium channels in treatment of epilepsy by using drugs like carbamazepine, lacosamide, zonisamide, lamotrigine, topiramate, oxycarbazepine, phenytoin, phosphenitoin. So these are the list of the drugs. Acts by blocking sodium channels in the neurons and decrease the influx of sodium into the neuron and decrease the firing of neurons and controls convulsions nothing but epilepsy. And next, drugs blocks calcium channel. Examples like ETV, ET matlab ethosuximide and valproic acid means V means valproic acid. So especially these two drugs block T-type calcium channels in the hypothalamus. So in the hypothalamus there is a type of T-type calcium channels are there. Overstimulation, excess stimulation of these T-type calcium channels in the hypothalamus produces a type of epilepsy, status epilepticus. So especially these two drugs block T-type calcium channels and helps in the treatment of status epilepticus. Next, drugs open potassium channel like ezogabine, also known as retigabine. Ezogabine are also known as retigabine. So this is a drug causes open potassium channels. Once potassium channels are opened in the neuron, the potassium inside the cell slowly coming to outside of the cell. So sodium is a extracellular, sodium channels are already closed and open potassium channel leads to leakage of potassium from inside of the neuron to outside of the neuron. That leads to decreased positive voltage in the neuron. If positive voltage in the neuron decreases, it increases the negative voltage within the neuron that produce hyperpolarization, the condition at which the neuron at resting. So if neurons in resting means there is a no generation of convulsion because no nerve impulse in the neuron. So excess efflux of potassium from inside of the neuron to outside of the neuron is hyperpolarization. At that, the membrane potential may be maintained around -70 to -90, -70 to -90. So at that condition, the neurons in the resting condition due to domination of inhibitory neurotransmission, which helps in treatment of epilepsy. Next, so here we done with the drugs acting on ion channels, sodium channel blocker, potassium channel opener, calcium channel blocker. Now drugs acting on GABA system, inhibitory neurotransmitter system. The main thing in the treatment of epilepsy dominate the inhibitory neurotransmission like GABA glycine. So GABA glycine, gamma aminobutyric acid, glycine, both are inhibitory neurotransmitters in CNS. When these neurotransmitters are activated, what they will do? They activate the GABA receptor. When GABA receptors are activated, they increase the influx of Cl- into the neurons. Excess influx, excess entry of Cl- into the neurons make negative voltage more in the neuron and that leads to hyperpolarization and the neurons undergoes resting, which helps in treatment of epilepsy. And here positive modulators of GABA So these are modulators. These drugs modulate the system. They may increase, they may decrease, like regulator or of our fan. So with help of regulator, we can control our fan speed. Like here also modulator means it is a controller. It may be promote, decrease based on situation. But here it is a positive modulator. Increase the GABA action. This GABA binds to GABA A receptors. For example, GABA A receptor. When GABA A receptors are stimulated, that leads to increased influx of Cl minus into the brain cells, nothing but neurons, that produces hyperpolarization. Yes, GABA, positive GABA modulators like benzodiazepines, barbiturates. Next, drugs inhibit GAT1. Drugs inhibit GAT1, GABA transporter 1. Examples like gabacin, nipicotic acid, tiagabin, hyperforin. So, GAT1, GABA transporter 1. For example, from the presynapse neuron to postsynapse neuron, GABA releases, GABA shows action. That is normal physiology. But in the epilepsy treatment, we require more time GABA at the postsynapse that readily control the epilepsy continuously. That's why here we are inhibiting GABA transporter. GABA transporter what will do? Once GABA function completed, again the GABA transporter take that GABA from postsynapse to presynapse. But if you inhibit GABA transporter, for example GABA transporter 1, there is no movement of GABA from postsynapse to presynapse. So more time the GABA available at the postsynaptic receptor. Example like gabacin, nipicotic acid, tiagabin, hyperforin. So gabacin, hyperforin generally from the natural source, and tiagabin, nipicotic acid from the synthetic or semi-synthetic source. GABA transaminase inhibitor. GABA transaminase inhibitor. Examples like valproic acid, vigabatrin. So you can see vigabatrin, iron inhibitor, GABA, TR transaminase. So vigabatrin inhibit the GABA transaminase. So iron inhibitor, TR transaminase, GABA, nothing but GABA. GABA transaminase inhibitor, vigabatrin. In that spelling only you can easily remember. Okay, vigabatrin. VI means vinyl derivative, GABA means GABA, TR means transaminase, iron means inhibitor. So, what is the role of GABA transaminase? GABA transaminase is an enzyme involved in the metabolism, inactivation of GABA. But if our drugs inhibit this GABA transaminase, there is no metabolism of GABA, increased levels of GABA, which helps in treatment of convulsions. Next, drugs acting on glutamate system. This is excitatory system. GABA system is the inhibitory system. In the treatment of convulsions, we have to promote GABA inhibited transmission. And also in the epilepsy or nothing but convulsion treatment, we have to suppress excitatory system like glutamate aspartate. So in this first one, glutamate receptor antagonist. When glutamate receptors are stimulated, they activate ion channels as well as G proteins and produces excitatory neurotransmission. If this excitatory neurotransmission continuously stimulating neurons, that leads to excytotoxicity, EXCITO toxicity, excytotoxicity, that is toxicity of the neuron cells due to excess excitation. That's why we have to block glutamate receptors by using felbamate, topiramate. So topiramate blocks AMPA receptors, felbamate block NMDA receptor. These are the two types of sub receptors. These are the two subtypes of receptors under glutamate ion channel receptors. And drugs inhibit glutamate release. Drugs like levetiracetam, brivaracetam. So these two drugs acts by inhibiting glutamate release by binding to synaptic vesicle protein. By binding to the synaptic vesicular protein, these drugs inhibit release of glutamate from presynapse to postsynapse and decrease the glutamate action, decrease the excitatory neurotransmission, and helps in the treatment of convulsions. So, the convulsions simply because of imbalance between excitatory neurotransmission. In the treatment of convulsion, we have to suppress the excitatory neurotransmission. We have to promote the inhibitory neurotransmission like GABA glycine action, which may produce hyperpolarization of neurons and control the firing of neurons. Helps in the treatment of convulsions or epilepsy. So epilepsy, nothing but convulsion is excess firing of neurons due to over neurotransmission, that is over activity of excitatory neurotransmission. Okay, so this is the simply about the classification of anti-epileptic drugs with easy way of explanation and tricks as well as mnemonics. So subscribe to GDC English classes and share with your friends. Thank you.